Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing great today. In this video, I am going to talk about if-else statement in Kotlin. Before we start, let me ask you a quick question. How do you decide whether to take an umbrella when you leave the house? You will check the weather, right? Well, in today's video, we are going to learn how to make similar decisions in Kotlin using if-else statements. What is exactly if-else statements in Kotlin? If and else are used for decision making, they allow a program to execute different blocks of code based on conditions. In here, I have basic if statement. As you can see, in here, I have if. I've written if. You should write if. It is syntax. You should write if. Inside of this parenthesis, you should write condition. This condition must be Boolean expression. Inside of this curly bracket, you should write your code. If this condition is true, this block of code will get executed. What is if-else statement in Kotlin? The else block is executed when the if condition is false. In here, as you can see, it is syntax. If you will write a basic if statement in here. If this condition is false, this else block of code will get executed. The code that you will write in here will get executed. You will not write parentheses in here after else like this. You will write basically else, then open bracket and close it, curly bracket. Then you will write your code in here. If this condition is false, this block will get executed. What is if-else statement? For multiple conditions, use else if. It is used for multiple conditions. As you can see in here, it is syntax. You will write basic if statement in here. Then at the end of this, after this curly bracket, you will write else if. Then you will write your condition. You can write second condition in here. Then open the curly bracket, close it. Then if you want to write more conditions, follow the same structure, the same syntax. You should write in the same way, else if, condition 3, then open curly bracket, close it. At the end, write else block. If this condition is false, it will check this condition. If it is true, this block of code will get executed. If this condition is false, this else block will get executed. What is nested if-else? If-else statements can be nested inside each other. What do I mean by this? If you will write if, basic if, okay, here it is if, this is, you will open curly bracket, in here you will close it. I've closed it. Then inside of this curly bracket, you can write more if-else condition. You can write another condition in here inside of this if statement. I have written another if statement, if-else statement. As you can see, if condition 2, now else. Then it will check if this condition is true. It will enter inside of this. It will check this line. In here, it will come to this line. In this line, I have if statement. As you can see, I have condition. If this condition is true, this block of code will get executed. If this condition is false, this block of code will get executed. If first condition is false, first condition is false, this else block of code will get executed. Now I will provide a practical demonstration in the demo section. See you guys there. This is the demo section. I have already created a program named if-else conditions. You can also, if you didn't create already, you can go to here, create a new project, name your project like if-else conditions or if-else statement. Then press on create button, then it will be created. Then in here, I'm gonna solve 4 questions for you guys. The first question I'm gonna use simple if statement. The question is, how can I check if it is raining and remind someone to take an umbrella? First, I will declare a variable called is raining. I will assign it to true. In here, I'm gonna write the condition, okay, is raining. In here you will write this variable. You will write in here variable is equal to true. In here it will be true because the variable is already assigned to true. Now in here you can print the message take an umbrella. Now let's run the program and see what's the output. Yeah, the output is take an umbrella. Why? Because is raining is assigned to true. In here the condition is true. Then it will print this statement. This statement will get executed. And now let's change the value to false and see what will happen. As you can see, you cannot see anything in the output. Why? Because the condition is in here, it is false. This is false. It will jump from here. It will come to this line. This block of code will not get executed because this condition is false. This was about first question. Now let's jump to the second question. I'm gonna solve the second question. Now let's solve the second question. The second question is, how can I decide whether the weather is hot or cold based on temperature? First, I will declare a variable val 10. I will assign it to 25. Now I'm gonna write if-else statement. If temp is greater than 30, print a message, it is a hot day. Else, print a message, it is cool. Now let's run the program and see the output. As you can see, the output is it is cool. Which block is getting executed? This block. Why? Because the temperature variable is assigned to 25. In here the condition is false because 25 is not greater than 30. This condition is false. This block will not get executed. Then else block will get executed. Else block is it is cool. That's why you can see the message it is cool. Okay, now let's change the variable to 35 and see the output. As you can see the output, it is a hot day because 35 is greater than 30. Yeah, this condition is true. Now this block will get executed. That is why you can see this message. It is a hot day in here. Now let's comment this to not make you confused. Let's solve the third problem. The third problem is, how can I assign a grade based on a student's marks? In here, I'm going to use multiple else-if conditions. First, I will declare a variable. I will assign it to 80. In here, I'm going to write the conditions. If marks is greater than equal to 90, print grade A+. Now I am going to use else if to write more conditions. Else if. Now I am going to copy this and paste it in here to save the time. If marks is greater than equal to 80, print a message grade A. Now I am going to write one more else if to write one more condition. Else if marks. Again, I am going to paste it to save the time. If marks is greater than equal to 70, grade B. At the end, I am going to use else statement. And here I will print a message grade C. Let's run the program and see what is the output. As you can see, grade A. Why? Because let's see the program. I have a variable assigned to 80. Let's check the condition. First condition, marks is greater than equal to 90. 80 is not greater than or equal to 90. This condition is false. Let's go to the next condition. Marks is greater than equal to 80. Our variable is assigned to 80. Yeah, it is not greater than 80, but it is equal to 80. This condition is true. That is why this message gets printed in here. As you can see, grade A. The other conditions statements are getting ignored. Now let's change the value and see, like 45, and see the output. As you can see, the output is grade C. Why? Because the first condition is false. 45 is not greater than or equal to 90. This is false. 45 is not greater than 80. False. Not greater than 70 or equal to 70. False. Then this else block will get printed. This statement will get executed. Now I'm going to comment this to not make you confused. Let's check the fourth question. The fourth question is, how can I check if a person is old enough to enter a club and has an ID card? As you can see in here, I need two variables. The first variable I need for age. The second variable I need for ID card, has ID. Now I will write two variables. The first variable age. Age I will assign it to 25. The second variable has ID. I will assign it to false. Now I will write simple if statement. I will check the age. If the age is greater than equal to 18, if the age is greater than equal to 18, then check if the person has ID card or not. Another if has ID. In here I have written had, change it to has ID. If he has ID card, print a message, you can enter the club. If the person doesn't have an ID, what you should do? You should write a message, you need an ID enter. If the age of a person is greater than or equal to 18, then check person's ID card. If the person has ID card, then he can enter the class. Otherwise, print another message, say you need an ID to enter. If the age of a person is not greater than or equal to 18, if it is less than 18, write else, write a message, you are underage. Let's run the program and see the output. As you can see the output, you need an ID to enter. Why? Because the age of a person is 25, but the person doesn't have ID card. The ID card is false. In here, the first condition is true. Age is greater than 18, yeah. 25 is greater than 18, but the ID is false. In here, as you can see, it is false. This block will not get executed. Then the else block will get executed. This println message will get executed. You need an ID to enter. Let's change this to 15. Let's make it true and run the program and see the output. You are underage. Why? Because age is 15, the first condition is false. It will not enter inside of this block. It will jump from this block and it will come to else statement. This block will get executed. Under this block, I have one statement. This statement, I've used println function to print your underage. And now I'm going to tell you one more thing. Inside of these blocks, inside of if block or else if block or else block, you can write as much code as you want. For example, in here, let me copy this, paste 3 more times, and I will declare a variable val a is equal to and assign it to 25. Let's run the program and see. As you can see, I have written 4 statements and I've declared the variable, assign it to 25 inside of else block. All of them are getting executed, as you can see. Yeah guys, this was all about if else statement. Thanks for watching. Keep learning, keep coding. See you in the next one.